Hello, and this is part 5 of AI for Data Engineer video series. Today we are going to see about the chain inside the LangChain. So first of all, you have to understand what is the chain. So chain is nothing but it's a sequence of steps where the output of first step will become the input of the second step. It's very simple. The real-time example, you can think we are having two different prompt templates. The first prompt template, we are going to provide some of the inputs, and after that we want to generate a single output, and then that single output will be going to become a input for the second template, and then the final output will come from there. So something like that we can specify by using the chain. So in the last video we have written this code by which we are going to take the recipe name, and after that it will be generating the ingredient which is used for that recipe. So let me try to use the same code, and this time I'm going to paste in another Python file. We have to do only one thing for creating the chain. So chain is very simple. So once we have this prompt, then we can simply specify chain here, and the chain we can simply call the prompt first, and this prompt we are going to pass inside the LLM. So by using this pipe symbol, we are going to specify this is the chain. This prompt will go inside the LLM and will get the final response from this chain. So once we have this option, then instead of invoking the LLM, we have to invoke the chain. And then here, instead of specifying the values like prompt.format, all those are not needed. We can remove from here. Inside the dictionary, we can pass the input variables. So here the first input variable we can see a recipe. So recipe, and then we can specify the question whatever we are asking. That's it. By using this pipe symbol, your chain will be ready. Let me try to run this and we'll try to see the output. So it will be asking your recipe name, and then it will be returning the ingredient from that recipe. Alright, here we have to specify the recipe name. So I am going to specify pizza, and we are getting the output from there. So our chain is completely working, but let's do something else. This is what we have done in the last video, but this time I don't wanna use LLM as a chef. I'm going to use LLM as a expert inside the cricket, and we want to generate the outputs. So what we are specifying here, I'm saying to LLM, you are an expert in cricket and you can provide us the list of players from team in year. So like we have to specify two input parameters here. As of now, we are only specifying a single input parameter, that is recipe. So this time we have to specify the first parameter as team and the second parameter as an year, and this I am going to specify in a list. Okay, so it will be going to automatically detecting inside the template because we are specifying the team and year. So this is the way by which you can specify multiple inputs parameter. And here, instead of taking the question, I am going to ask like please enter a team name, and I am going to call this as team. Second, let me try to copy the same, and I am going to ask input as a year. Okay, remaining everything will be same. Let me call this as year, and then inside the invoke we have to specify these two input parameters. So team we should be getting from the team that we have created, and the second input parameter, that is the year, that year we should be getting from the year input that we have adding here. Remaining everything will be same. Let me try to run this code and we'll try to see the output. It will be asking two inputs parameter. The first input parameter will be your team. So I'm going to say like India. So as we know, our LLM is trained till 2023. So our questions should be before that. So I'm going to ask like, what was the Indian cricket team in 2019? So here it is providing us the output. Perfect. So Virat Kohli was the captain and he is a batsman, it is also saying. Then the Rohit Sharma as a vice captain, all those we can see. If we can go to downside, then we can see total 16 players, and this it is running from the T20I team. So I hope guys you have understood how we can do that. If you want to play with this, I'll be providing this code in the description of this video. You can copy, you can go with the ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever the model that you wanna use, and after that you can generate the Streamlit code from this, and then you can play with the Streamlit code. Then your chatbot front end will be ready and you can play with that. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video.